For some, it may be hard to imagine the Gemma E. Moran United Way's Labor Food Center without Gemma Moran. Most people that visit the center and rely on it probably don't know much about her. And that would have been fine with Gemma. Her selfless drive is what made the center what it is today. And those that knew her know she is smiling down on us and those that come there for help.
I'm Joe Courtney. I'm the congressman for Eastern Connecticut, and during my time in Congress, I really have had the honor to know Gemma Moran, who was a very unifying figure in the region, particularly in terms of the mission of the food center, which really required a lot of community support, and she was not bashful in terms of reaching out to all sectors. I mean, she obviously is somebody who had a strong background in terms of her work with labor unions in the area there, but she was really respected in the business community, in town governments and city government, and that's why this food center was such an amazing success and accomplishment.
Wikisuk, good day. I am Rodney Butler, and I'm the chairman of the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation. And I had the incredible privilege of knowing Gemma for almost 20 years, since I first started on council and immediately engaged with the United Way. She was the face of United Way and a force to be reckoned with. And the minute that you connected with United Way, you knew Gemma Moran. And just the energy that she exuded and the passion that she had for the community.
Gemma was pivotal in establishing a way to help food insecure individuals in New London County during a time of economic distress in Southeastern Connecticut. Her words ring true today that no child should be hungry.
I first met Gemma in 1988. The Metal Trades Council was on strike at Electric Boat, and there was a need. It was recognized and put together by Gemma to help feed the striking workers and their families, and a small food pantry was established.
The center is unique in its own way, being the only United Way in the world that has its own food bank. Gemma applied for a venture grant from the United Way of Southeastern Connecticut and received $5,000 in a one-time startup fund to establish a food center for the region.
Gemma obtained funding from the United Way to open up the food center. I started working for the United Way in September of 1988. I was on strike, Electric Boat. I was a part of that grouping.
The need existed, not only still at Electric Boat, but throughout the community to continue to feed people. And the small pantry that Gemma had first established grew into a larger pantry, and it moved to its permanent home here in New London.
The center plays a crucial role in coordinating efforts to collect, store, and distribute food to various agencies and programs, which then reach individuals and families facing financial challenges.
To have, particularly in those crisis situations, a program like the Food Center, which is completely agile and flexible, is critical.
I've been involved with the Food Center since it started as a recipient, because we were on strike and we needed to feed my family. And then as I became more and more involved in the union, I became more aware of the needs in the community and what the Food Center did. There's just all sorts of things. There's plenty of work to be done.
Local farms, known as giving gardens, play a crucial role in supplying fresh vegetables, fruit, and herbs to the center. Volunteers help harvest the crops weekly to provide this added nutrition.
Hi, my name is Hersaid Valencia. I'm the coordinator of family engagement for New London Public Schools. I've been with the district for 13 years. To be a member of the food center, it's really a privilege for us, because as a school district, sometimes we don't have the budget to provide families with these items. So the Gemma Moran Center does a great job helping us with that. and it's making a change in our community. I believe it helps with the mental health of families, because when families know that we're coming with food, it releases that stress.
Gemma was deeply committed to addressing hunger and poverty, a drive that came from personal experience.
Gemma and her concern, she was very concerned always for the underdog, and she was always looking to help those who needed. She grew up, as she would say, in a poor family, but a loving family. And I believe back in those days, we were all poor. When we first went into it, Gemma and I used to talk about the fact that people should not be made to feel embarrassed, uncomfortable asking for help. And we often talked about that.
Gemma's work in our community is a reminder that one person can inspire others to act and make lasting community change.
She was just a loving person in her way.
Today, the Food Center is celebrating its 35th anniversary. Because of Gemma's inspiration, we now have distributions to 70-plus agencies throughout New London County every month, supplying 1.8 million meals annually.
There is a tremendous amount of man-hours that go into this. This is literally a table where there is a seat for every person, and every person can contribute something, whether it's in money, food, or just a few hours a year makes a difference.
I see firsthand how the food center is making an impact, a positive impact in our communities. The truth is that the more we can help the center, the more we're helping our community. So every time or every little you give to the center, it's gonna help somebody out there that is in need.
The tribe has a long history with the United Way. The individuals and families that the United Way serves, that was the tribe. Those dozens of agencies that United Way supports, the food center that Gemma helped establish, the Pequots in the region prior to our economic expansion were beneficiaries of those agencies, and we still have some today. And so it was natural for us when we did come into to some economic opportunities that we connected with the United Way and found the opportunity to give back, right? Success is really just an obligation to give back to your community.
Donations to me can come in many forms. Donation can come from a small household where you might just put a bag of groceries out. You can also feel that giving $1 or giving $5 or $10 is your way of contributing. And all of those, to me, put together, helps everyone. And our main purpose is to help someone.